Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of KOTT become heavyweight champions of Eternum by way of first round knockout. And the Covenant hero worshippers of Outcast climb the Mud Hill and become kings of Restless Shore. KOTT News crews caught up with the Covenant leaders on the steps of City Hall and spoke about the outcome. Congratulations to the forces of Outcast for winning their victory here in Restless Shore, reigning as the current kings of the Mud Hill. How's it feel out there tonight?
Yeah, it was a really good war. We were really happy about it. We were able to get into the fort. We had an initial struggle, but with some really good shot calling and last-minute decisions, we were able to get some really clean wipes, and we were able to just keep the pressure and eventually just tick point.
Was there anybody out there who stood out for you tonight?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, we always have to point at Panda, always Panda, never not Panda. But I would also like to say Captain Rogers did an amazing job with his shot calling. Absolutely phenomenal. Very impressed.
Resounding success here tonight. Are you looking forward to your 2 fights tomorrow?
Absolutely. Outcast is going to be 100% busy, and we're just going to go out there and we're going to have fun like we always do, John.
Well, sir, is there anything else you might like to add before my intern and I get out of here?
Stay safe, and I think you need 3 more body doubles, John. Body triples.
Earlier in Everfall, KOTT News were on the scene and got a word from the new heavyweight champs. Congratulations on your victory here in Everfall, becoming the new heavyweight champions of Eternum over in the first round. Would you care to take us through how you got it down so fast?
Hell yeah, baby. Alright, so off the rip, you already know I'm hyping my boys up and my ladies. I'm telling them, hey, yo, Papa Cleanse, get active. Ace Pop, get active. You know, the usual. And these guys, I swear that I don't know how to describe them, man. They're just insane. I love these guys. Listen to every single call, you know, any call I make, like that. Here we are, so quick. Alright, so off the rip, you know, we're hasting out. We clash on the MLB, you know. We win a clone fight. We get some pressure. We get some point tick. What do? You know, I cooked up with this raid plan. I cooked up. So what we do is we split. I split half of the army to see, get control of that, cap it real quick, you know. But I'm here chilling. I'm sitting on my rock, you know, as the shot caller does, chilling on my rock, watching the war. We're losing B, but we're capping C. We're capping A, and then we cap both, and then next thing you know, we cap B. And it's a done deal. It's a done deal from there, you know. We just win the 50v50. Easy peasy. We have like pretty much 40 people, 40 soldiers in their road. And of course my point squad's ticking. That's how I like to do it. And then after that, get the gates down, get the horns down. We split. And then we're just getting active from there. Push in. I think our first push was kinda scuffed. But once we got settled, GG's.
Well, was there anybody out there who stood out in their performance, limited though the time was for you?
I think it was Bo. Bo was going crazy at the A gate. Even though they were going far, they were getting farmed A gate for a couple seconds. You know, Bo had that good comms and let me know they're coming through. Bo.
Last night's 5-on-5 competition hosted by Rippity was well received. Be on the lookout for Naked Sword and Board tomorrow night. KOTT News would like to alert its subscribers to a special event tonight that may prevent on-the-scene reporting, but KOTT News crew should be available later for anybody prepared to give a statement. Looking at the weather for tonight, and it's looking like the sun will journey across the Eternum sky once more before the corruption invasion forces will strike in the confusion of war across 30% of the island, so look for opportunities to help defend. 4 submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. First up, the Covenant converts of Outcast attack the Syndicate members of C is for Cleanse for control of the bamboo forest preserves of Ebonscale Reach. Outcast forces in the first of 2 simultaneous fights must decide how to divvy up their forces. Fortunately, they battle on both sides and needn't worry about lockouts of last-minute scheduling conflicts. C is for Cleanse have only the 1 fight to focus on themselves, but if they get forced back into the fort, they've prepared themselves for an extended siege attempt. Then, the Marauders of Emotional Damage assault the vault of JDB's kitchen for control of the island's financial capital of Windsward. Emotional damage taking on two titans simultaneously either have high ambitions or high-minded strategy. But maybe there's a third option we haven't uncovered as yet. JDB's kitchen have shown a propensity to hold the Central Corridor region regardless of who challenges them for it, unless preoccupied elsewhere, which should not be the case tonight. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Emotional Damage attack the Covenant converts of Outcast for control of the arid desert region of Brimstone Sands. In their second matchup of the evening, the CEOs of Beijing Corn throw their forces into conflict with another group who may be involved elsewhere. Outcast forces have made it clear that they intend to regrow their flock, and with the help of their legendary hero, they may be able to do just that. Also, the Zealots of Hideout assail the Syndicate members of Commit for control of the island's primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. Hideout forces are tired of the Syndicate controlling movement of goods through the Eastern Corridor, so they've set up an assault camp to cleanse the Fen. But Commit are not without their own ambitions, and without any distractions, will have a full roster available to defend this strategic thoroughfare. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.